everybody, welcome to another Corey B MTG video. Today is our fifth and final best of one brew day here on our YouTube channel. So let me know if you liked this kind of content, and I'll continue to do it. Essentially, filming this on the streamer event day when we have that early access, where I can really try stuff out. Next, this is a Monday I'm releasing this. So on Wednesday, when I release our next video, we're going to be diving into, not magical Christmas land like we're in right now. We're going to be really getting back to what is standard. That means mice are coming back, domain, all the tier 1 decks that we haven't been seeing in these best of one brew decks. We're going to be getting back to those. So this was just a little time to experiment with the new set, see what will apply to the newest decks, and let me know if you like this kind of content. If so, we might try it again for Final Fantasy, see what kind of applications it has for standard as well. So a quick reminder before we get into this deck that I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday for standard YouTube videos here for the foreseeable future. So we'll be releasing those at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So mark your calendars if you like some standard arena content by me. So last best of one brew, I wanted to play an Abzan deck, and I started putting in Llanowar Elves, Skirmish Rhino, the Priest, and the Roadwalker here as my first 4 cards, and I'm like, what would complement those? I'm like, you know what? Maybe this should just be a cage deck that can do some really busted stuff with our overlords and still have a good amount of value with our new cards. So that's going to be our plan. We'll see if Baby Siege Rhino is any good. We'll see how this Yothin Roadwatcher is. And then it's kind of the green-white cage shell that we've seen before. Who knows? We might have just made our deck worse than the Selesnya cage deck. But that's our plan today, to see if this is a functional deck. But before we get into it, of course, we got to shout out our sponsors, starting off with KMC. If you are interested in any KMC products, feel free to follow the URL below and use that promo code in the top left part of your screen. Pick up some KMC Hyper Phoenix sleeves, Hyper Mats, inners, as well as this Mox deck box that you see behind me. And then, of course, our other sponsor of the YouTube channel, it's Heavy Play. If you are interested in any of this product you see behind me, feel free to follow that URL above me and use promo code CoreyB to save yourself some cheddar at checkout. Save yourself a good 10%. So, all right, let's play our last best of one brew. We're going to keep this. We'll see what we want to do on 2. All right, we're going to be rhinoing here. I love that. We can start with the cottage. I think this is perfectly fine. All right, so now Overlord or the Steed. I think I'm about the Steed more, even though we're not going to be doing anything too exciting with it. Just the lifelink might be good enough. We're going to be gaining some life here with our Rhinos. Okay, now I definitely wish I Overlorded. All right, but no problem, no land drop or anything. We feel okay. Let's drop some baby rhinos. Yes. Yeah, honestly, we're just going to go Rhino into Hardcast Overlord here, which will be pretty great as well. Our Cage not looking the best, but, Cage for 3 mana to play it and activate and get an Overlord or something. That'll be good, just as good on turn 6 as it will be on, turn 4. What are you gonna decay my my Rhino? I guess I would just not block, huh? Skeletons. Okay. Let's attack. Rhino. Rhino. All right. All right. Baby Siege Rhino is kind of doing it so far. And honestly, we can cage next turn too if we didn't want to Overlord, but Overlord seems great. Because we can just make one of these baby rhinos into an actual siege rhino, which is nice. They could have a cut down, so I don't think we want to do that. Now it's much more tempting. 1, 3, Yeah, now it's too tempting, I think. So, all right, let's do this. Okay. So cut down. All right. Hello. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What did we just put? 15 power into play this turn? Yeah, get that Overlord out of there. Get that Overlord out of there. We have done it, y'all. We have absolutely done it. This was fantastic. And now the cage gets to just go run rampant. Gains menace. Sure, I'll take 6. And we're going to be able to clean this up nicely. All right. Let's take a peek at what they had anyways for funsies. All right. Got to get their tech. And there we go. Kaboom. All right, that was sweet. That was still really kind of the power of just Collector's Cage, but I mean, the skirmish rhinos were actually pretty solid there. So, all right, let's play some more. All right, I get to go first, and holy crap, that's a lot of overlords. And our mana base is just 2 forests, so I don't think we can keep this. We'll ship that one back. Okay, this hand is perfectly reasonable. Let's keep, what do I want to get rid of? I think just the Overlord. We got a nice 2-3-4 in this hand. And let's see what we can do. Your turn. I like this deck, though. This is fun. Okay, let's go with Malira. And we got Baby Rhino into Overlord if we get a land. Draw a card, you may discard a card. When you discard a non-land card this way, it deals 3 damage to target creature. Dang it, that's pretty good. Okay, well. Pretty strong. Well, I think we just still have to skirmish a Rhino here, even though the Llanowar Elf would guarantee us the Overlord. It could just easily die to a Torch the Tower or something. So we might as well shoot for the moon and hope to top deck a white source itself too, which is pretty brutal. Alright. Opponent's doing some Oculus style stuff. Can't beat a 4-4 here. This could be brutal. I feel good if we can top deck an untapped white source, but I don't even think we have that many of those. I guess all the pain lands, huh? Alright, can't do anything about that. Top deck. Okay. That is not bad. I still think I'd probably just cage and play defense. Sick. Yeah, we're dead. There goes all our lands. Just kill our Rhino and kill us. I can't even play the land, can I? No, that... I don't know if I've ever bricked on Collector's Cage. Wow. Harmonize, huh? Uh-oh. You got a Torch, too, or you just bringing back the eye? Yeah. We played an Oculus deck here on, I think, our first brew day, and I think their list looks a little better. I definitely overlooked this one. That's a nice one. All right. Don't think I can do anything. Can play another Skirmish Rhino. I guess we gotta attack and hope for the best. But I don't think we can win this one. Opponent has officially popped off. This has harmonize. You may tap a creature to reduce its cost. That's pretty sick. Okay, opponent's doing it. Yeah, I don't think we have an out. Maybe another skirmish run? No, not even close. I guess white swords for blockers is our out. I mean, our out would be that an overlord was under here and we were going to draw a land. That would have been better. And discard a creature. Huh? All right. Let's see if we can do anything. I kind of doubt it. That is exactly how we're going to go out there. All these overlord. Yeah, draw the overlord after we just mill 6 lands off your cage. Come on, that was some variance. Let's play some more. All right, this is kind of more like it. But the fact that I don't have an untapped white source, I'm still going to keep. We just might not be able to land a war on 1. Unless we top deck a white source, then, you know, turn 2 priest would be sweet. Yeah, I think we just have to do this. And cry a little bit. A second one, I think we can do better. We'll find another white source eventually. The cake. All right, well. A sad turn 2 Llanowar. But we can get a white, we can overlord, or could just cast this and try to return it. All right, looks like we'll be doing priest into the Road Watcher. Ooh, or Baby Rhino. What is better? What's more likely to die? Because we kind of do want something to die. So white, green, black. Kind of see what they're up to here. Yeah, let's do this one. Choose a non-land card from it. All right. Well, they can either... Their Biza doesn't do a lot. So kind of don't care about it, but... I mean, I feel like I have to take Lightning Helix. Otherwise, they just Helix this and get a gigantic creature. So, yeah, I kind of have no choice here. So that's how this works, right? They get this. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I guess they get the card, which is nice. I mean, that is kind of the best part. I could attack, and if they block, then I can Road Watcher. All right, let's try it. Okay, now let's just go Llanowar and Skirmish Rhino. Since they have the Sunfall. I can't really beat a Sunfall with this deck. That's pretty bad for me. I mean, the cage decks have always been vulnerable to Sunfall, so there's no real shocker there, to be honest. Yeah, these kind of Biza caretaker decks, ooh, okay, are usually the nightmare. All right, so... Can't really attack. But we can do that at end step. If they don't Sunfall, then maybe we can do something spicy. But if they Sunfall, which they probably should, we're in a lot of trouble. What is this? Top 3. Okay. Maybe I should have did that now if they were to get like a Lightning Helix here, huh? Yeah, probably. All right. Do they have the Helix? Okay, they did. So we put it on the right thing at least. This is actually going to work out pretty nice, I think. We're not going to get it right now, of course. But we get to kind of do a busted little combo here. So let's do this. Oh, boy. So if I get Melira here, this protects me. Oh, no, it doesn't. So you just want to get the Priest. Take a peek at their hand. Get the Sunfall. Now, what do we want to attack with? 1, 2. So I can pump the Llanowar to do this. If they kill my Rhino? Guess no attack. Well, I do want to do this now, I think. So they can't kill whatever in response. All right, let's do that. Let's probably just do the Melira. Or do we want to get the Golem? Yeah, let's do Melira. Play a land, and then we'll say go. That was kind of cool. It's definitely cool. This is a very solid card. It's quite the combo with Melira, right? If I block and then sack Melira, it just gets it back. Is this an infinite combo? Oh, it exiles Melira to do it. Okay, that makes sense. They thought of everything. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Killing this. And it's going to exile, so it's not going to be put into the grave, so they'll get their 5/5. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, they get 2 of them. All right. All right, well, we're dead again. We are once again dead. All right, here's an Overlord. We'll say go and hope by some miracle that's going to be enough, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, the value they're going to get is just too much here, I think. Yeah. Oh, man. I gave them these 5/5s. Oh, man. Man, we are just getting wrecked. I don't have any... Oh, my God. You know what I should have in here is Craterhoof. Oh, man. We're going to add that. We are going to add that, y'all. Okay, for sure. Think about Hoof instead of the Black Overlord. I bet that would be great, huh? Hoof, there it is. All right. Well, let's bump. Let's pump the Overlord up. They don't have any flyers, though, so that's something we got going on. Yeah, that's why I probably should have put them on the flyers, huh? Okay. Just Melira to get some more. Sounds good to me. Yeah, Craterhoof. That's the key. Alright, this dies. Get a bunch more tokens. Yeah, I guess Hoof would have been good this game, but most of the time I don't have that many creatures. I'm definitely going to put a few in for fun. Maybe not all of them, though. Maybe 2 Black Overlord, 2 Behemoth. I mean, we are doing some damage in the air here, so there's a chance we're not dead on the spot. I kind of doubt it, but... I was like, how could I ever get through a board stall like this? How about the new gigantic creature they printed? I could just see what a world looks like with 4 Overlord, 4 Behemoth. And just cut the green Overlord. Or the black Overlord, excuse me. Okay. I mean, what are they doing here? Are they just trying to kill me on the backswing? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this isn't enough, so maybe I should leave back a few. Just to try to block. Yeah, whatever. We'll leave 1 back. All right. Well, we'll boost this one. Let's not kill the Biza. Is there any world where we're supposed to not play this? Yeah, whatever. YOLO it. And we'll see if we die. All right. They can give stuff double strike, but that doesn't really matter. Kind of. Strange. Okay, just to try to draw more chances to draw Sunfall. That doesn't do anything, though. Okay. What are they bringing back? Oh, okay, sure, sure. Which is a token in itself, which is kind of cute. How many Sunfalls you playing? Probably not a lot. So these flyers might actually get there. Now they could boost these both up and attack, but the Overlord creatures are kind of doing the damage. The Overlord flyers, excuse me. Yup. Oh god, that's broken. That's broken. Oh god. Shiko is quite nice. Ramp. Oh my god, they're popping off. They can keep doing that? What? Am I dead? Is this an infinite combo? Oh my god. They break even on mana, so they get to draw as many cards as they want. This is incredible. Wow. Wow. Shiko has impressed me throughout this, but I did not expect this. This is quite the combo. So Modric, Shiko, bringing back Caretaker's talent, and a treasure is infinite? You can draw your deck? I'm still curious what they're going to do, you know? I'm definitely going to let them do it. Oh, man. I guess are they just drawing till they have a Sunfall? And that'll definitely win. Get lost in your own talent so that you can bring it back with Shuko. Copy a treasure to get 2 of them off Mundrick. This is incredible. You got 13 cards in your deck. Could be to just find another Sunfall. If they were netting mana, this would be GG because their tokens would be infinitely large. I'm leaving all this section in for all y'all to watch. I have nothing else to say, though, until they do something. There it is. There it is. All right. Well, that's GG. God, Skirmish Rhino isn't lethal. We don't even have a top deck. 2 of them. Yeah, I mean, I just can't. I can't beat this now, so yeah. All right, GG. Makes sense. Just find a Sunfall. All right, we're going to add some Behemoths. Hoof. All right. Yes, let's try it. Okay. All right. So Craterhoofs, we're supposed to have the cage, not the hoofs in our hand, as those will be basically impossible to cast. Still, of course, going to keep this. But we want to max out on them just to see if they're good. And if we flood, you know, I mean, very reasonable. Okay. Let's see what's up. Inspiring Vantage. Are we going fast? We're going fast. All right, let's play the Backstreets. Backstreet's back. All right. Do we care about this that much? I don't think we do. I really just want to find Cage. Or White Overlord would be great. Annabella. All right. Well, we want to play a card that can block Annabella now. I think we just want to start with Melira, since it does have the power we need. Then we'll have our choice between the Priest or a Rhino next turn, depending on what they do to this Melira. Okay. Are they Knight Erranting us? This feels like a Knight Errant deck. And that would be very good. And I hope they're not doing that. Looks like they're not. So we might just have to priest them to make sure whatever their big follow-up is. Okay, well. I am going to try to kill the doll. Okay. Pretty good. All right, well, let's see what's in your hand. Get rid of that. I think the total value of that is 5, though. So if they kill that, they just get a 5/5. So far, the Priest has not looked that good, I must say, which kind of to be expected. Just trying to attack with that. I would probably have to block, I think. Okay. So we want to cast one of our 3-drops here. I think let's just play the Rhino. We'll say go. Next turn we can Steed plus Salvager and start getting some flyers. And then we're still pretty close to Behemothing. Just hard cast it. I mean, in a board stall like this, it would be awesome. That's a cool land. It's pretty gross. Yeah, oh, okay. When you attack. All right. Well, yeah, I'll just block the tokens. I won't give them the satisfaction of drawing a card. Okay. Well, let's cast our things. Kind of want to attack now. Let's get busy. All right, let's do this and the Steed. And we'll say go. Now that play doesn't look so good for them, as the Steed completely negates it. Well, this has looked nice so far. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. I can get back that. To protect my cards, that seems good. Yathin Roadwatcher. Wow, we got a lot of options. Get another Priest. A Rhino or the Malira. I think probably the Malira here. And let's go saddle, saddle. Let's attack like this, I think. I think this Craterhoof Behemoth will be lethal if we get to 8 mana, y'all. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I could piece one together here. Your go. Abzan beats. Is this only as a sorcery? No, wow. Okay, so we can attack and pump next turn at the very least. And I can't imagine they can do anything here. This one was sweet. Okay. Your creatures are a little bigger. All right. The road is being watched. Oh, do I get the cage? Ah, dang it, dang it, dang it. All right, let's see what they got. Nothing. Nice. All right, let's tap this and this. Saddle it up. Yeehaw. Hiya! We're doing the thing. They're taking it. Okay, okay. I mean, so far, Craterhoof Behemoth was way worse than Overlord. But we had the possibility of it being better. So that's all that really matters. Let's play a few more. Okay. On the play, we only have a Golgari mana base. If we top decked a white source immediately, it would be fine, but we can't risk this. Too bad. I'm going to keep... Oh, we can't even cast it yet. I am going to keep, and we'll put the Behemoth away, but obviously this doesn't look great either. All right, what's our best draw? Not another Overlord, I'll tell you that. All right, if we can just cast if we impending an Overlord on 4, I feel okay. because we're going to do the same on 5 and 6, but... Oh, no. Oh, wait, that does it. That does it. Okay, so we go like this. And then next turn we get to impending, and then impending, and then impending. And we'll see if it's enough. Okay. You know it. Impend. Alright, we got a turn 4 Overlord and nothing else. Definitely not exactly what our deck wants to be doing, but just putting a counter on this, huh? Are they trying to draw some cards? I mean, I'm not blocking that. No bone splinters or anything? Alright. We're going to really mix it up this turn and impend an Overlord. We might actually not impend this Overlord next turn if we draw another land, because then we can just hard cast the turn after and just skirmish Rhino. I probably said that card 5 different ways. Sure. No blocks. Yeah, we are going to do exactly that. Not that it'll really matter, as the game's probably over next turn. But we'll see what they have. If they got a Wrath effect, this could be bad. That's not a Wrath effect. Treasure. Okay. Okay. What the hell is going on? Dead to this attack. Okay. Here comes the clowns, minus the rhino. Alright. Alright, let's play one more. We'll play one more with this, our final game of our best of 1 brews. Our final one. I do really want a Behemoth, so let's hope we get to do that once. Once again, just a green hand. Green-black with no white, so we don't have a 2-drop. But we are on the draw. But yeah, no real cage action or anything. I'm going to mulligan. Alright, this looks a lot better. We can finally turn 1 elf. Let's keep. And probably just put back the Overlord. Overlord looks pretty good. I think I'm going to put back the Malira. Alright, now we do have turn 2 Priest here, which is awesome. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Just don't kill our elves, and then we'll be cooking a lot less. Alright, well. Now, do we want a Priest? Can't double spell, so it's either Rhino or Priest. No way we'll be able to cage next turn no matter what our play is, so we might as well take a peek, huh? Okay. This card can be a liability, though, but sometimes it's awesome. Okay. Ooh, so they have Case of the Gateway Express. That's probably what I have to take. Okay, I mean, we can stabilize this for 1 turn. The War Leader's Call, back-to-back War Leader's Call will be a problem. I guess this will stabilize it for next turn. Okay, well, we're gonna... Alright, we're gonna do this, because next turn we can cage. And we'll just say go. Now, even if they War Leader's Call, they can't do the thing. And then we could have a cage Behemoth turn. Okay, are they going to tap their whole team? Okay, now we got multiple chances at it. Yes! Yes! We've done it. Yes! 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 Amazing. Amazing. All right, let's put this up in front. Let's see, are they actually dead? Yes. Oh my God, that was sweet. All right, we gotta play one more. That was too cool. That was too cool. You're the last one, for sure, okay? But this is gonna be fun. All right, we got the cage, so hopefully we can behemoth them once again. No ability as it stands to be able to turn 2 priest here, which was pretty good last game. So since we can't do that, since we have 2 Llanowars, I'm still going to start with a Llanowar. Maybe we get lucky, but that is the mobilize thing. Okay, Behemoth, a little bit too late, or a little bit too early, I should say. So let's go like this. And don't want that. So we could go like this, then the priest. Now, all right, we'll just Llanowar here. We'll take some damage from that. We'll say go. Now next turn. Yeah, we should have played cage. We only had 1 white source. That was wrong. Yep, gotta take it. Hopefully they don't play the thing. The thing that would let them not sacrifice, but they did not. So we're just going to play the priest, and then next turn do our cagey things. All right, so these both cost 5. So let's take the card they can cast. And this can't block, so we'll get in there. Now we'll see if they want to attack since we have a clean block. All right, next turn, cage time. All right, so we don't have anything yet. So let's go like this. Let's see what we find. We're doing it. We have done it again. Are they dead? I feel like they're just always dead when I behemoth them. That's going to be a thing in Standard, I have a feeling. That is insane. How many turn 4 kills can we get with Cage and Behemoth? So, okay. Well, on our final brew, we might have found the best deck out of all of them. There were some other ones that other creators were playing that looked really cool. But that's going to do it for the best of 1 brews. So make sure to tune in, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for all Standard Arena videos. And the next one we'll be kind of diving into what truly is Standard now with Tarkir Dragonstorm in the format. So should be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube series, and make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as chat with me below in the comments if you're liking what you're seeing. So, all right, everyone, we'll see you in the next video.